Respect to everybody out there. Respect C Viper 23, my brother. How you doing? How you doing on this Sunday night? And I'm gonna tell you this right here. I got something. I got a question to ask. I got a question to ask. When you come in, make sure you hit that like button. You ghost watching for the bush. You don't want to be known. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Okay. Hit that like button. That's all I ask. I got a question for y'all. If you have a friend, if you have a friend, right? Think about it. You got a girl best friend. Your girl got a guy best friend. She says platonic. Or ladies, or you got a guy best friend. Let me rephrase that. Gentlemen, if you have a girl that says she got a guy best friend, and ladies, if you got a guy that says he has a girl best friend, would you let them stay best friend, or would you ask them to cut out the relationship? That is the question I'm asking. Would you ask them to cut off that relationship? Will it be all depends on what that entails, or would it be? Would it? Let me put it this way. I understand we can. Let me not ask that question because there's a lot of ladies and gentlemen out there that putting men and women in the friend zone, right? And they best friends, but ladies and the men doing things for the man and the woman, and they take advantage of them, right? And don't mean I said that right there. No mean I said that right there. I want you to listen to this woman. She said she was cut off by her close friend. I want you to listen to what she says, right? And I want y'all to give me your opinion on it because I think because she was worked at a kind of restaurant, whatever you want to call it, and he gave her $150 tip. $150 tip, right? And and she got kids. But just listen to what she says. This is what she says now. But just listen to this, see, Vipers. Listen to this.
Year I was cut off by one of my closest friends. These are really hurt. This is the message that he sent me. Pause to read.
Hold up. I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna read the message that her friend has sent her. Right. It starts off says, "Hi, friend." So I was talking to his girlfriend, his girlfriend at the time, about how our friendship began, and she expressed that she had concerns about it and doesn't feel comfortable with us continuing our friendship. Out of respect for her, out of respect for her wishes and where her concerns stem from, I told her I would honor her wishes. That being said, what I did want to tell you that I appreciate you for the amazing friend you have been, and I wish nothing but the best for you and the boys. That what he had text her, right? And y'all, I guess y'all wanna why his girlfriend got concerned about him being friends with her. Just wait.
And please read thoroughly. Okay. So I'm going to give some context here. We're talking about my male best friend, the one that y'all saw in my moving video that moved me across the country, the one who took me to my ortho appointment till my arm got broken by ex, the one who rented me a car when my ex totaled mine, the one who I could go on and on, but this person held a very, very, very important place in my life, and it is super hurtful the way he went about it, texting me a message and then blocking me on all platforms so that I can't respond, but starting the message with, "Hey friend." So when I moved here what, 3 weeks ago, the week before Thanksgiving, almost 4 weeks ago. He started talking to a new girl. They were talking on the way, literally on the way to Dallas. He was talking to her. I even jumped on FaceTime, said hey to her, introduced myself, and basically was like, "Hey girl, you have nothing to worry about. Like, we are strictly platonic. This is one of my closest friends, like a brother to me. Like, my kids love him. He's been there for me through so many things." She's like, "Oh, okay, whatever." Again, they had only just started talking 4 weeks ago. Apparently she's uncomfortable with me. Mind you, me and him haven't even spoken in like a week. I could show you those messages.
Let me stop right there. Okay, I understand that. Okay, this a guy or girl, but in her case, he helped you through the abuse that you went through with your ex and took you to the hospital when your ex did that, whatever. Okay, I understand that, but at the same time, yeah, they've been talking for a week. If your girl or your man feel uncomfortable with you being friends with another male or female and ask you to not be friends with them, would you honor their wishes, or would you just remain friend with that male or that female? Just asking. Let's continue.
We don't speak every day, but when I was going through the struggle, he was there all the time. But ever since life has calmed down, my shit's together, he dabbles in and out. We check on each other, whatever. So in the message, it says Camila, I guess that's the girl's name, doesn't want us to be friends at all. He wishes me and the boys well. He loves us, whatever. She's not comfortable with how me and his friendship started. So let's dig into that.
Together.
How did me and him become friends? I was working in a club in Atlanta. It was a restaurant lounge, not even really a club. He came in. I was having a terrible shift. Me and him ended up talking all night. I sat with him. He bought drinks. I helped a few people here and there. He tipped me like 150 at the end of the night, and we were fast friends. From there, we started going hiking. We were doing a bunch of stuff, and he integrated himself into my life. He did like me. I didn't like him. We figured that out very quickly. The
So she didn't like he liked her, but she didn't like him, and he tipped her $150, right? And they go hiking and all that stuff, whatever. But I'm looking at this. Maybe, maybe she was trying to genuinely be your friend. She didn't like him, but he liked her and tipped her $150. Okay, try to win over with the money. Try to get her to be his girlfriend, but she didn't like him. But at the same time, now they became fast friends. See, she put him in a friend zone. Respect me, Chicago. Together, see Viper. She put him in the friend zone. Cause she didn't like him. But he hung around long enough to do all the other stuff for her, right? But I see, as human, we do that sometimes. As human, we do that as sometimes. We hang around people that we like, and we want, and some people hang around people that they like and they want to be in a relationship with, but the person that they like do not want to be in a relationship with them. So I'm thinking, I'm giving my opinion what I think it is.
Feelings were not mutual. We weren't on the same page. We wanted different things, but we really loved who each other was, like at the core. And I wanted him to be one of my friends. He was a great person, just not a partner that I wanted. Vice versa. He felt like I was a great person, a great mother, a great friend. So we literally continued just being friends. We have quite literally slept in the same room in different areas and been completely fine. I can have platonic relationships. Besides that, cutting off your friends for somebody you met 3 weeks ago, to me is a red flag. That's something that might.
Hold up. See, at the beginning, she said they've been talking. Her guy friend was talking to another girl for 4 weeks. For 4 weeks. Now she's saying her guy friend that cut her off only been talking to the girl for 3 weeks. Now which one is it? So who is jealous? The guy that found a girl that wanted him for him and wanted to be with him, or this girl who he cut off? Which one is it?
Ex would have told me to do. That is a red flag. That is controlling. That is weird. Meanwhile, I've sat here and been your friend through multiple talking stages, multiple little relationships when those girls disappear after a few weeks or whatever. I've been here, and you've come and you've got to cry. You got to vent your frustration. I've been
here. And what that's supposed to mean? He was there for you when your ex beat you up, took you to the hospital when your ex broke your arm, and he helped you move across the country to Texas. So what that's supposed to mean? He wanted to be with you, but you didn't want him. You wanted to put him in the friend zone. Although he do like your kids, but the thing I see is, yeah, they both are jealous. But thing is, C. Viper, this friend right here, this girl right here who's telling the story, she is more jealous of the other girl. But remind you, this girl that's telling her story put him in the friend zone. Put him in the friend zone. So what happened when a guy puts a girl in the friend zone, or a girl put a guy in the friend zone? When that guy or that girl finds the person that likes them and they fall in love with each other, sometimes you have to cut that guy or the girl off that you're friends with. Sometimes you had to. She did have a chance, but from the getting up, she put him in the friend zone. No telling what that guy was doing for her. Money, help her move, all that stuff. He helped her, and he rented a car for her when the ex tore off her other car. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna tell you this right here. See about what I see in this story right here. Is that she didn't want him, but I want the other one to want him. And guess what else she want? Her faucet got cut off. That's what usually happens when somebody is using somebody else. And the other girl seen this girl using him. Never using him. And not saying a guy don't use a female, a guy do use a female for one thing. But we got to start waking up, people. When we see people with using us for their own personal gain, and we're not getting nothing out of it, we got to separate ourselves from that relationship. That's separate from that relationship.
I've been supportive of these women, made them feel comfortable. I'm not that girl. I've never been that girl. I've never integrated myself into my male friends' relationships. And when they get into serious relationships, I back up even more. We don't have to be as close as we used to be, but I shouldn't be blocked off of every platform and sent a text message cutting me off is crazy. And I'm blocked. That's his Instagram. Honestly, though, when you enter different seasons in life, everybody's not meant to come with you. This has been the season of me losing the most friends at one time. I have basically had to cut off my father. Then there's Rex, and then there was Tia. It's just like all these people that held space in my life in different ways have dissipated. And God works in mysterious ways. God works the way He's going to work. And I ask God to remove everything that was not for me out of my life. And He has done so in a huge capacity and continues to do so. I hate the way that my friend, when I have no ill will towards him, I wish him the very best. I know that he deeply wants love and to be loved. And
but I had with that, you said you don't have no deep ill will about him. You go show the man Instagram page. She actually showed his Instagram page where she is blocked. She is hurt that her well got cut off. If that didn't bother you, don't have no ill will towards him. You would have came on TikTok. She would have came on TikTok telling no story like that. So it's a lot of people that get cut off for somebody that has been that are using them. And the girl that he's with saw what she was doing, and she didn't like that. And not jealousy. The other girl wasn't jealous. She just seen what his so-called female friend was doing. Am I wrong to say that? Am I wrong to say that? We're gonna get to and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go to the comment.
questionable things. This is definitely questionable, but
Hold on. How is that thing? She said, when somebody in love, they do questionable things. How is that? How is he cutting you off, blocking from all social media platform? And his girl that he in love with, and the girl that he's in love with him. How is that questionable? How is that questionable? Is that questionable to y'all? Is that questionable to y'all? Is that questionable to y'all? I don't think that's questionable. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I wonder did he tell her to tell his girl that he with the same thing. She got cut off her male best friend. And we're gonna get into that a little later.
all in all, I'm not angry. I'm genuinely just hurt. I did cry, and that's the funny thing. I don't cry over men. Like if I stop talking to a man, I don't cry over it. This was truly my friend. Like when you're losing a friend, like that was my actual friend. Like he was really, really there for me. Um,
Respect time.
Never anything more than platonic. Like was really, really there for me. Like really there, more than like my own brother had ever been there in my life. So Auntie hurt, Auntie not mad, and the world keeps spinning. So I
So let's go to some of the comments under that, okay? Okay. One says, okay, I'm gonna read the comment. One says, hold on. One says, uh, hope she can forgive him for how he did it, but understand for him. He did what best for him. He did what was best for him. I'm gonna tell you, people, ladies and gentlemen, men, ladies and gentlemen, we got to do what best for us. We got to do what best for us. We got to do what best for us, right? Then, then another one said, "Seems like some women want a man to hide in the cut with feelings. He's moving on to something that could work, which he did. He told her, he told her that he liked her, but she didn't like him. He he probably confessed to her that he still. This is another comment. He probably confessed to her that he still likes her, and it said, I know she hurt because he took care of her, but yeah, he took care of her. Hey, I guess that cut off too. I guess that cut off too. Together, I guess that cut off too. Cause no communication with her. I mean, no communication with the kids. So that that is a hard that is hard to fathom. You didn't know he been there, but you said you was there for him when he was crying, going through his all his different relationship. But he was also there for you, but you didn't like him like that. You didn't like him like that, but you was liking for what he was doing for you and your kids. See, people, men and women, we sometimes like what people doing for us, but we don't like that person. That person like us for who we are, but we don't really like that person. They be doing for us. Yeah. Girlfriend, this another comment from that video. It said the new girlfriend feels away because she knows he really loves loves her. That was the audio I just played more than just being her friend, which he does. He does. Because if you find you get in a new relationship, and this goes for man and woman, get in a new relationship, and your partner tells you what the giddy up is, what the real deal is, that this person just using you. Sometimes you had to cut that tie, block them all over social media platform, block the number, so you get on with your life. You right, time. You right, time. Yeah, together. I know you wouldn't cut her off, but she wouldn't be getting the help she was getting. You right, time. Time. You what Tam said was really wrong. And black relationship is there's no consistency in them. A whole bunch of ego. No one is pouring love into each other. You're right. You're right about that. Where's the love? Where's the love in the relationship? There's people, male or female, out there love what a person does for them, but they don't like the person in that way. Especially Wanda Williams. They don't like that person in that way, but they love what that person is doing for them. They love what they can get from that person. If I'm making it in a sense. That is crazy. How we as humans, I'm not just talking about in our community, that goes on in just about every community. That somebody uses somebody else for their own personal gain. Because that person like them. Like them, but they like what the other person doing for them. And sometimes what you had to do, you had to cut that off. No matter how you cut it off and when you cut it off. Okay, let's go and see what else say. What else say. And they'll say exactly that's not fair to her. And they basically said that's not fair to the new girlfriend. Then a lady says, exactly, it just haven't worked out because she doesn't want it. She didn't want that relationship. She did not want that relationship. But she wanted what he was doing for her. And that's what I keep saying. People, humans want what they want, but yet keep a person so close to them, be there for them, and that other person is there for them all the time and get what and use that person. It's not right. Is that right to use somebody else for your own personal gain? Let that sink in. Knowing you're not going to be, knowing you don't want to be with them. Is that fair? Is that fair to the other person? Okay. And this one woman said, I want y'all to pay on this statement. When he comes back, don't let him back in. This is extremely hurtful. Wait a minute. You saying this is extremely hurtful. If he comes back, don't let him back in. I'm gonna ask this question to y'all out here. if that relationship with his don't work out and he comes back to her, do y'all think, put it one in the chat, you think she'd be happy to have her friend back? Or put two in the chat and you think she won't let him back in. She won't be happy. One, if you think she'd be happy if him and that girl, that female relationship they work out so she can have her friend back. Put a one in the chat if you think she'll be happy. Put a two if you think she won't be happy and she won't let him back. And this another woman said, that's not a platonic friendship. He had feelings for you, and once he found someone he could move forward with, he made the decision to move on. Tam said, be careful of people who sit really high expectation, because those are the people who never can deliver their own expectation. You're right. You're right. But what y'all think about this comment right here, something there? That's not a platonic friendship. He had feelings for you, and once he found someone he could move forward with, he made the decision to move on. He made the decision to move on. Is that so wrong? And the girl he moved on with, the girl that he moved on with, she saw what was going on. She saw what's going on. I'm gonna ask the females in the chat. Shawana, Together, anybody else that's in the chat that watching. If you got a man and he friends with a female, and you see, and they are friends, and you see how that female is using him, what would you do? What would you do? Same vice versa to y'all males that's in the chat. What would you do? How will you handle it? How will you handle it? Hey, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Together said she would allow the friendship, but he better not spend one dime on her or the kids. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. But I guarantee you that was this new girl. See, what makes me think that she mad because the well got cut off? Because in the beginning, at the beginning of the video, I don't think at the very beginning, she said that him and this girl have been talking for over 4 weeks. Then she came back and said that him and that girl have been talking for 3 weeks. Right, let daddy handle it. Hey, and guess what? To all the males out there that's single father, and the woman and the woman that you were friends with that will help you with the kids, that got new man that don't like you, her being friend with you, call your baby mama so she can take care of the kids too. Yes, she was mad. No money. Oh, the money train has stopped. See, and this is another point, another comment. Then I'm gonna go to another thing, and this is really gonna piss you off right here. There's other what I would talk about. It's really gonna piss you off. If he liked you in the beginning, it was not platonic. He was waiting for you to come around. It's okay. Just don't allow him to come back. He's not your friend. When she made that comment that I know this he knows this is a female's question, but the majority of the women would use a man, and a woman would definitely say, "Get what you can." And we know, and see, she dealt with, and this one that coming on here said, if he liked you in the beginning, it was not platonic. He was waiting for you to come around. Then come back and say, it's okay, just don't allow him to come back. So which one is it? So you said basically she's trying to say both of them are wrong. I don't see how both of them are wrong in this situation. See, then the Care Bear, he said, people keep throwing out the term platonic friendship, but that's not what that was. Once one person likes the other, it's no longer platonic, even if the other party doesn't share the same feeling. Do y'all agree with that? Do y'all agree with it? I agree with it. And another person comes and say, the relationship is still platonic, and if it isn't, then what is it? Because it's not romantic or sexual, so what is it? Then this other person, they going back and forth. They're going back and forth. It has to be platonic for both parties in order to it to be platonic. That's not how their relationship was. He liked her, pretty simple. Financial, and then the others say financial for her. He was keeping hope she changed her mind. The dynamic is not healthy when trying to build a relationship with an actual romantic partner. How many of you think he'll go back? How many of y'all think he'll go back? Town said, if this is Big Mama days, Big Mama would tell you never to use a man because it will come back and haunt you. But today's grandmothers are cougars; they are living their best life, and some of them doing the same thing. Hold on. I'm trying to get out of here. Hold on. I'm trying to get out. Hold on. No one I can't get out. I know what I did.
Lost my best friend today.
And I saw another thing, right? And it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm gonna tell you why it's crazy. This other woman, right? Yeah, he probably sick her out. And I guarantee you, they'll be best friends. You think they'll be best friends if that relationship of his fails? You think how many of y'all think he was sick out? How many of y'all think that if he seeked her out, that she will accept him back as her friend? Oh yeah, she gonna have a long shopping list together. Yeah, she gonna have a long shopping list. Yeah, she gonna have a long shopping list. Yeah, she gonna have a long shopping list. I'm gonna tell you this story right here. This is another one. This guy, he was 28. This one was 29. He's black. She's white. And they both volatile. And they are they both are toxic. And they love toxic relationship. And they were driving back to the house. They was arguing. And he pulled out his gun and shot her in the head above the eye. Okay. He got locked up for 6 months. Didn't go to prison. Didn't go to prison. Was locked up for 6 months. He pleaded guilty. He confessed up to it. And 6 months later, she was in the hospital alone for 6 months. Her family didn't know if she was going to make it or not. They started a GoFundMe for her. Right? And then people start asking for their money back. People start asking for their money back. You're right. The type of relationship, you're not going no more than friends. And too many friends that they're gonna keep asking you to do this, do that for them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. And people start asking for their money back from that GoFundMe that they family set up. Mind you, she was in ICU in a coma for 6 months. She didn't know the page was set up. Y'all want to know why they wanted their money back? I'm gonna tell you. She went right back to him. They both love toxicity. They love the toxic relationship they in. Both of them aggressive towards each other. No telling how many times they get in a fight, how many times they'll hit each other, beat each other, slap each other, punch each other. She went right back to the one that tried to kill her. They tried to unalive her, put it that way. And the family went and packed up all the stuff and brought her back to her mom's house. But guess what? She went right back to him. That's not a healthy relationship. That's not a healthy relationship. What if they mess around and have some children? Have a child? What if they mess around and have a child? What would that child learn? How to settle an argument by fighting? How they gonna be able to control that child when that child get in school, get around other people? Because only thing that child gonna know is how to solve a conflict by fighting. See, and I'm gonna tell you another reason why I told that story. Because guess what? She had 2 kids. I don't know, the 2 boys, 2 girls. And a child pick up things quick. A child pick up things quick. They are not slow. Their mind is like a sponge. They eat up stuff. And that's the problem with our youth today. Because they don't see too much at a young age. They really don't know how to solve a problem. These young folks that run around here, unalive folks. I'm talking about every community, every ethnic group, unalive people, because they don't know how to solve their problems. Because they can't go talk to nobody. Because guess what? They go try to talk to their parents or to an adult. Guess what? The adult don't want to listen. They try to tell the child how the child feel, but they're not listening to how the child feels themselves. So when that all been said and done, how do you rectify that? How do you explain that to your child when the child sees, just say that couple I just talked about, they have a child. The child grows up, gets 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. See his dad hit mom, or mom hit dad. And the child goes and asks mom, why did dad hit you? Or go to dad and ask, why mom hit you? You know, the first thing they're going to come out their mouth is, oh, we were just playing. We were just playing. Okay, we were just playing. Well, how do you go back to a guy that almost unalived you, put you in the hospital for 6 months? Some people just love that toxic environment that they be in. People just love that toxic environment. That female was 29 and that guy was 28. And some men, some women, why I can't find a good woman? Why I cannot find a good man? Because guess what? Why you can't find them? Why you keep finding men like that and a woman like that? You know why you keep finding them? Because that's what you're attracted. That's what you're attracted. See, in the first story, that woman just found her a simp. That's what he was, a simp, because he was doing all these good things for a thought that would get her to like him and him to get out of that friend zone. That's crazy. How do you get out of that friend zone? People better start waking up. Because they don't start waking up, this world gonna get very, very weird and real strange and real hostile in the long run. We gotta learn how to settle our differences in our relationship without fighting, without resulting to violence. Oh, only reason you get out of the friend zone, I'm taking time. Only reason why a guy, girl, get out of the friend zone, because they don't want nobody else to have you, and they want you to keep doing stuff for them. But the person that wants you to do something, keep doing stuff for them, is not we're not returning the same thing to you. They're not reciprocating that same gesture to you. You keep giving and giving, giving, and guess what that person's gonna do? Keep taking, but you're not. What you getting back from that? Yep, go silent. I'm gonna tell you this: majority of the people, men and women, have some people get some of the women get some of the men they don't want. You got to know them. Pretend they're not there. Don't even be friends with them. Don't block them. They text you or call you. Don't even have the telephone and know them. No, friend zone and friends with benefits is not the same thing. Friend zone is mean you're not getting none. Friends with benefits is you get some, but y'all just friends and y'all just get it on every now and then. Two different scenarios. Two different scenarios. Yeah, yeah, they will throw dirt on your name. Yeah, they will. They will throw dirt on your name, Ty. Cause they be bitter cause they ain't got that how would I say it? Um they don't have that person to continue doing for them. They got that. They got that person still doing things for them. That's the problem. What y'all think about the other story? This woman get shot in the head, above the eye, spent in ICU for 6 months, or cold for 6 months, ICU, whatever it was. It goes back to the one that did it to her. Yeah, like a small child syndrome, C Viper. What y'all think about that one? if that was your daughter or your son, go back to the person that did them like that, what would you do? What would you do? Yeah, you're right. You right about that. Some friends with benefit. That's why some of the that's just my friend. Oh, I know him for since back in elementary. I know her since back in elementary. So guess what? It is what it is. But guess what? Some of us have played the fool sometime. Somebody plays the fool sometime. But guess what? Just like I said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Guess what? You're not gonna get the third time. You're not gonna get the third time to embarrass me or anything else. Because if I went put it this way, if a guy, if a male or female wake up one morning and their girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever you want to call it, got you to open your eyes, you stay away from that person for a while. Guess what? Guess what? You will finally see what that other person that got you in the friend zone is doing. See, the first problem that guy had was he tried to leave with the money, which he tipped her $150. I know what you meant, best friend. I know what you meant. Yeah, I just said that time. Everybody plays a fool sometimes, but always take that one person that you fall in love with, that you were with, to open your eyes. Cause guess what? You so infatuated with that man or that woman, your friends not baby open your eyes. Cause you're gonna say they jealous. Your family try to open your eyes. You gonna say, oh, they don't want me to be with them. Respect Armando. And I tell you, them, your friend and the family, they try to get you to open your eyes to see what that man or the woman doing to you. You said, friends say, oh, you just jealous, especially with female. Oh, you just want him. Or with a male, or with a male, you gonna think your friend try to go behind your back to get the girl that you trying to get. And sometimes your family members can see things, but you don't want to hear that because you so infatuated with that man or that woman. Yep. But I tell you, but the other one, that's the one. I'm telling you, both of them, both of that, what the woman's when she was talking about, she lost a male friend because the guy girl told him cut her off, and he blocked her all social media platform, and she can't text him. He's not gonna receive a text or her phone calls because she blocked. And the woman that got shot above her eye spent 6 months in the hospital and went right back to the guy that did it. And she wanted to be mad because the people that donated to her GoFundMe that she didn't know about, that her family set up, want their money back. It's crazy. It's crazy. Both of them are toxic. Toxic as all outdoors. Because when I'm telling you about the first one, why the first was toxic, right? Out of that girl that want him, don't like him like that. Just say they are still friends. And eventually he hoping that she comes around. What you think he going to do is she start talking to another guy. He might crash out about her. He might crash out about her. Same thing with a female. She might crash out about him. So it is what it is. And the other that's so doggone toxic. Both of them were so abusive with each other, and that what usually do. That what usually a victim does go back to their abuser. I don't care if it's a man or woman. They usually go back to their abuser because they don't know nothing else. But if both are doing the abusing, I'm telling you what this is what she said, that she told her, she got in her mind that he didn't mean to do that to her. Mm. That's why I said both things are toxic. Both things are toxic. Would y'all agree with me on that? Would you agree? Would y'all agree? If you agree with me on that, put a one in the chat. Or put it to the chat if you don't or you disagree with me. And if that girl ever get respect me wrong, if that girl ever get mad at him, she gonna remember what he did to her, and why I try to do the same thing to him. But his outcome would not be as saving her. He might be laying down the ground, and she probably going to prison. We are just we as humans, we are simple beings, beings, beings. We are simple people, but guess what? We also are complex at the same time. I thought somebody was gonna put a one in the chat. I knew you were gonna put a one in the chat, see, bro. We are simple people, human beings, but guess what? We are also complex human beings at the same time. Who believe that? I'm gonna take a commercial break. I want to see what I'm gonna take a commercial right quick. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, here we go. We are back. We are back. We're back. And I got another story. And this is the final story I got that I have. This is a question I want to ask the parents and any adults out there that listening. Would you? I got two more. I got two more. Right. I got two more. Right. I got two more stories. Right. I got two more. This first one right here. What? Let me see how to phrase it. There's a viral video going around of this black mother, or this mother refusing to buy her child some shoes. Okay. Refusing to buy her child some shoes. The reason why she refused to buy the child some shoes is because of a guy don't want to take care of his children, right? And the shoes that he wanted was Anthony Edwards shoes. Anthony Edwards. For y'all that don't know who Anthony Edwards is, he played for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The little boy wanted them shoes, the Anthony Edwards. See, he don't know what Anthony Edwards life, right? All he see is a guy that looks like him, the same color as him, playing basketball. That inspires him. But the mother sees that he do not want to take care of his children. Is that right or wrong for her to do that? It's her prerogative what she want to do. It's her prerogative. Right? It's her prerogative. She don't want to. She got her own thoughts about Anthony Edwards. But the child don't know about Anthony Edwards not want to take care of his children, his child. And the one child he got, he told the woman to abort the baby, but she had it anyway. And she came to his defense. See, I'm not going to blame that child in that situation, and neither one of them. I'll tell you why I'm not going to blame the child. For the mother that they want to buy the Anthony Edwards shoes for her son, she got to look at this right here. He's not looking at what Anthony Edwards is not doing for his children. He's looking at the athlete. He looking at his Anthony Edwards, probably his favorite athlete. He just want them shoes. But the mother looking at, oh, she not looking at Anthony Edwards, the athlete. She looking at Anthony Edwards as a man who's not taking care of his children. And nobody and the lady that he had the child. He told that not to have that baby. Had it anyway. See, and I thought, and I looking like this right here. I bet your bottom dollar she did that on purpose to have that baby try to trap Anthony Edwards. But Anthony Edwards do not want to have nothing to do with that little girl. See, and I blame Anthony Edwards for this one. You should have strapped up, my brother. You should have strapped up. Although you told her to abort that baby, she didn't do it because it wasn't the child here. The child innocent. You don't want to do that for the little girl or the other kids that you got. That child, this child has to be here. The mother did what she wanted to do. You did what you want to do with the mother in the bed. So when that little girl grows up, they come find you and start asking you a question. What you gonna tell her? What you gonna tell her? You gonna tell her that you asked her mother not to have you? That'd be the wrong thing to say to a child, right? I just call it like I see it. If you didn't want to have no child with any of them women, I don't care how many women you had a child by. If you didn't want to have no children, you should have laid down with the woman. If you laid down with a woman, you should have strapped up. See, that's what I'm telling the young men, these young boys out here, the young men out here. If you don't want to have no baby, don't have sex with the girl. If you have sex with the girl, make sure you strap up. Because I'm just going to tell you, you can have the finest pull-out game. But guess what? That ain't when you shoot up the club. That ain't what gonna get you. That ain't what gonna get her pregnant. That little drizzle, the first drizzle that comes out of it, that will get you. That will get you. See, that toxic relationship. Okay, that toxic relationship. And the other one is about the same thing because a guy was, I think, in his apartment. He heard a little boy crying. And the mother will hold another baby in her arm. But the mother don't want him. Yeah, there's a father out there keeping the child away from the mother too. It hurt for the child to spend time with the other parent. I'm telling you why it's gonna hurt for the child to spend time. Why that parent do not want that child to spend time with the other parent? Because they can't put stuff in their head about the other parent, that negativity about the other parent in that child's head. Yes, we got some deadbeat mothers, we got some deadbeat fathers out there. Yes, we do. I'm talking about the mothers and fathers that honestly try to see the child, but not seeing, but not get a chance to, and they doing everything they can to see the child. And I got to start going along with that. Umar Johnson is on social media talking about his daughter, who's 20-something years old, that she clout chasing him. She said it interviewed her at $10,000 to $20,000 for an interview for her. Said his phone number hasn't changed. His child should reach out. That his children got his phone number. Yeah, a child should, no matter how old your child get, yeah, they should reach out to you sometimes. But guess what? I'm gonna say this right here. I don't care if you get mad. You are the parent. If you're the parent, call your child and see what they're up to. Call your child and see what they're up to. No matter how old they get, you the parent. Call to check on your children. Check on them. It's not going to hurt nobody. It's not going to hurt nobody. Because guess what? There's some kids out there wish their mother and father, they could get to see their mother and father, that they had their mother and father phone number, but the other parents not letting them see that child. And another thing, how much effort does it take for you to fight to see your child? That if you really want to see your children, your child, or how much effort does it take? Thank you, Nacho. How many? What does it take for you to say, I'm going to fight to see my children, my child? What do it take for the mother? Does it take that much effort? Do it take that? Do it take a whole lot for you to do that? It shouldn't take that much effort to go say, I'm going to fight to see my child. I'm going to fight to see him. I'm going to fight to see her. I'm going to fight to spend time with her. I'm going to fight to spend time with him. It don't take that much effort. It don't take that much effort. No, if you keep, I don't care, man or woman, you fighting to see your children or your child, and they see the effort you put in, but the other parent keep having that effort, guess what that child gonna be mad at? You're gonna be mad at the parent that keeps them away from you. Because sometimes when a parent do that to a child and keep you from seeing that child, they want to get back with you. I'm right or wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? That parent want to get back with the other parent, but the other parent do not want nothing to do with the other parent. All that parent want to do is spend time with that child. Then I heard something else. This woman says that she want a man to make 100K, right? She got one child, and she said she wasn't going to have sex until she get married. Okay. The guy the guy can't be making 75,000 or below. He got to be making 100,000. She preferred with no kids. How many men? I'm gonna ask the men out here. I'm gonna ask the men out there in the chat. Would y'all date a woman with one child, right? And you making 100K or better a year, and no children? But she wants you to come take care of her and her child. And his father's not around. And this person asked her, would she date herself? You know what her answer was? Well, no. She said she wouldn't date herself. Then the other person asked her, what do you think a man would do? A man is not going to date you. No, she didn't say it like the other person just said it like that. Why should a man date you, take care of you and your child when he don't have no children, and you prefer him not to have no child, and you say if he have a child, you prefer him to have one? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I don't understand that. And nobody she said that she prefer a man without no child or children, because she don't want to deal with the drama. Okay. Now let's take a analyze that. She do not want to deal with the drama from another woman, the baby mama. Let's say the baby mama, the child mother. Okay. What you think? Why do you think the man do not want to deal with that drama with the baby father? Let's go with a scenario here. A man with you, he make 100K. He don't have no kids, taking care of you and another guy's child, right? And you making him wait till y'all get married to consummate the marriage. And your baby daddy father shows up, and he's over there around his child. That's drama right there. You think a man want to put up with a drama like that? No. No, he don't. Then on top of that, he got to deal with the baby daddy in the picture. Then he probably have, just like a woman had these thoughts too, with the baby mamas in the picture. Or they still having relations. Or the man and woman still have relations. And we know how that goes, don't we? We know how that goes. It goes round and round. See, these are a lot of story of a toxic relationship that some men and women want to get in. That woman don't want to deal with a baby mama, but she think a man want to deal with a baby daddy, that who supposedly is not in the picture. I'm gonna tell you the name. Hold on, Kelly with love. Let me get you. I got you, Kelly with love. Respect. Welcome. Hold on. I can't get there. There we go. Welcome. Everybody say respect to Kelly love. Everybody say Kelly love. Kelly with love. There you go, Kelly. I'm gonna tell you this right here. The bottom line to it is, I'm gonna ask the women in the chat. Do you think a man want to deal with this woman who says she want a man to make $100K, prefer no children, and no sex until marriage? And you think this woman, if you think a man would take that deal, a man that make $100K or better would take that deal, put one in the chat. You think he won't? He wouldn't put up with that deal, and won't take that deal. Put a 2 in the chat. Because I'm gonna tell you why a real man is not gonna put up. I don't care if that man make over $100,000 a year, 24,000, 75,000. I don't think a real man gonna put up with that. Yeah, they're making a decision for their future. Yes, you're right. They are making a decision for their future. But expect the man to come in with no children. She expect the man to come in with no children, make a whole over $100K, and make her wait for sex till marriage, and think that man is gonna wife her up. But yet she don't want that man to have no child. She prefer that man not to have no child or children, because she don't want to deal with the drama. Yeah, they put their preference out there for the men to know. Yeah. But she came in her mouth and said she do not want to deal with the drama. Basically, she don't want to deal with the baby mama drama. But I got to ask this question. Do some of them women feel like the man want to deal with the baby daddy drama? Hey, Kelly with love, we all done been there. Men and women, we all been there. We all been there. We learn as we get older. We learn, right? Some of us are hard-headed. Some of us learn the hard way. I'm gonna tell you who show that was on. Oh, she had one kid. She had one child, Kelly. But she wanted a man to take care, pay all the bills, take care of her and her child. Cause she chose the wrong man to lay down with to have a child by. And she kind of said that her child father is not in the picture. Kind of said he don't want that to do with the child, whatever. Calling him a deadbeat. Basically. But what if the man it was doing all that and the baby daddy came back and her child is calling him daddy? Or let's take about it and let's take a look at it the other way too. If I take care of a child, get married to a woman, and the mother comes back and the child calling the other woman mama. Static. Respect. Yeah, that is her problem. Yeah, it's her problem. Cause I'm gonna tell you where she live at. I'm gonna tell you what she live in Mobile, Alabama. Basically, that's what she lived at. That's what she live at, right? and this one thing I found. I'm gonna tell you who were asking them questions. After I tell you this story right here. This YouTuber, she kind of big, kind of brushed off this man he would have sex with this woman, and he would try to back off, stop in the middle of having sex, but this woman kept him on top and wouldn't let him move. So now I said that is I don't care if a person, man or woman, stops in the middle of doing relations and the other person keep going. That is grape. That is grape. No matter which way you look at it. That is grape. And Kendra G, that's her name. I'm gonna call her name, Kendra G. I don't care if she get mad because I said it. Kind of looked at him funny, like it was his fault. Like his fault. Like man can't be great by a woman. She said he a big enough man, he could have got up if he wanted to. How y'all feel about that? So, other words, she said he didn't get grape. He didn't get sexual assaulted. A man can't get grape but essayed. Let her tell it. Let her tell it. A man can't get that. And Kendra G is one that was interviewing the other woman what I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna let that sink in for y'all. How many of y'all believe a man can get grape or SA by a woman? How many of y'all believe that? Because Kendra G kind of shrugged it off like that man, because he's big, he's supposed to be able to get off. Like he could have pulled out. You're right. Together said there's a lot of men that get taken advantage of. They do it a lot, but it's never reported. So if I ever said sure can, yes, yeah, I call her name. I don't care if she get mad or not. I hope she see it. Because a man, it don't get reported. Cause guess I'll tell you why it don't get reported. A man is embarrassed that a woman took advantage of them. They'll be afraid that they get ridiculed. get teased because a woman did that to them. That's why majority of the time men don't report the domestic violence. Just a woman when a woman beat them up, or domestic violence, or bring out a gun on and hold it to their face. They don't report that because they're too ashamed. It's a shame. Cause males or men, we supposed to not be vulnerable to these things. We weren't supposed to be getting abused by females. We shouldn't be getting sexual assaulted by female. We shouldn't be taking out our character. We should want to hold our emotions in as a man. We don't supposed to cry as a man. You right about that together. Thank you, Kelly, with love. See, that's the problem with society. You go ask a person can a man. That's why I asked that question. Can a man get sexual assaulted? Can a man get abused by a female? Majority of y'all say yes. Majority, I guarantee you, majority of y'all say yes. Majority of y'all say yes, they can. But I guarantee you, some folks say, "Oh, he a man. He can handle it. He can handle it. He can handle it." He can handle it. I tell you, a man sure can't handle it. A man sure can't handle it. But guess what? It's just like a female. He's just like a female. When he gets sick and tired, like a female. When she gets sick and tired of getting hit, to get slapped, get talked about, get downed by the person they suppose that the person that supposed to love them, and snap. Something gonna wind up happening. That person that finally snaps, that person gonna get locked up. Yeah, just like I was talking about Anthony Edwards. See, I blame that on him for going raw dog. Didn't expect a woman to go get an abortion. What you thought? What you thought she was going to do? But yet, that still don't excuse you for taking it out on that little girl. That don't excuse no man or woman taking it out on that child that didn't ask to be here. See, sometimes we gotta do like Michael Jackson said. Gotta go look at the man and the woman in the mirror. Because some of us got so heartless. This society it's so messed up. I'm telling you why this world is so messed up. Because men don't supposed to have no feelings. Don't supposed to have emotions. That's why hard the other stuff is reported. Then there's some female that's out there that getting abused, getting SA. getting raped. For real. But there's some men and women out there giving them false narrative. Giving them false narrative of what's really going on. Everybody go settle to Cali with love. Go settle to Cali with love. See, we as men, we have feelings. But I wonder who was the person that came out with this, men don't supposed to cry. Yeah, it says a man is a provider, but it didn't say a man is a sole provider, especially if you're in one household or you co-parenting. The man is not a sole provider. He's the main provider, but he's not the sole provider. Now you got men asking women, what are they bringing to the table? Because guess what? The women asking the men, what are they bringing to the table? It kind of like both of them don't know what each other bringing to the table. See, we look at the men and women, we look at each other in the physical asset, at the physical being on the outside, what's going on. But the problem is the outside is the disguise. Because if you can't get to the heart of that person that you supposed to love, what good is it going to do? Y'all just going through the motions. Y'all just going through the motions. Because like that first story, that woman said she lost her friend. Now, you lost your meal ticket, my sister. You lost your meal ticket because the girlfriend saw fake through what you was doing to him. And plus, you said he known her for, I would say a month, because 4 weeks is a month. But then you came back later on in that video, you said 3 weeks. You lost your meal ticket. You lost your meal ticket. Then parents. You know, you got kids who's 20, teenagers up in their 20s, 25. Guess what? They're not thinking about calling you right now. You got to call them. You the parent, call them to check up on them. Call and check up on them. Then men and women that keep the child away from the other mother and father, you're wrong. Because guess what? It's the only thing you're going to do, make that child dislike you. Then for that woman that got shot in the head above the eye, it goes back to the one that did it. Y'all was just like a toxic relationship because y'all both hit on each other. But he did the ultimate. He tried to lay you down to rest, but you go back to him. Then when Kennedy talking about the man, don't feel like that man got let's say a grape. And thinking men don't get that. Men don't get abused. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. When are we going to wake up, my people? People, when are we going to wake up? Now, the girl, they were friends for a while. Longer than he got a new girl. He got a girlfriend, which he knew for 4 weeks. But they were friends for longer than that. Now, hold up. You got me confused now together. The girl that was talking was friends for him for a while. but she put him in the friend zone. She put him in the friend zone, so he found somebody that liked him and he liked her. That's what I'm talking about. So we got a whole lot of things we talked about tonight. This is what I want y'all to do. This is what I want y'all to do. In the comment section after this video this live in, I want y'all to put in the comment section what y'all want me to talk about tomorrow night. I want y'all to be part of the conversation. David? I want y'all to be part of the conversation. I want y'all to put in the comment section when this live in what y'all want me to talk about tomorrow night and Tuesday night. Because this right here, life. And back to the first question. The other question the first thing I said, the first comment I said. First thing I said. We as humans, we are easy to figure out. But guess what? We are also complicated. We are also complicated human beings. We are complicated human beings and we are easy human beings. We both in one. That's what I want y'all to think about tonight. I'm going to get off of here. Like I always said. You know why some of this stuff goes on? You know why some of this stuff goes on in some people's lives? And don't go on other people's lives? I'm going to tell you why. This what I be saying at the end. This is what I be saying at the end of my life. I said this. I'm about to get out of here. And that's why I say this right here. Because some people don't love and respect themselves. And they don't love themselves. That's why they be getting up all in the BS. That's why they get caught up in all this drama. That's why they get caught up in all this toxicity, this toxic mess they be getting themselves into in a relationship. That's why. That's why. Love and respect yourself, because when you love and you respect yourself, you see through all the BS. Self-love is the best love. Because who can love you better than you love yourself? Because nobody can love you better than you love yourself. I love me some me. I'm going to ask this question. If you love you some you, put some fire emojis in the chat. If you love you some you, put some fire emoji in the chat. If you love you some you and you love and respect yourself, put some fire emoji in the chat. That should be everybody that's listening, everybody that's typing in the chat. That should be everybody that go watch the replay. Because if you love yourself, if you love you some you, and you love and respect yourself, should be put fire emoji in the chat. Because I want to see all of us win. I want to see all of us win. No matter what goes on in this world, in this earth, in this country, I want to see all of us win. How can all of us win? By starting to love and respect ourselves and loving ourselves. Because when we love and respect ourselves and start loving ourselves like we're supposed to love ourselves, then we can love somebody else. Then we can see through the person BS that we try to love. Once again, love and respect yourself, because when you love and respect yourself, you see through all the BS. Self-love is the best love, because who can love you better than you love yourself? Like I said, when the live ends, leave your comments, hit the like button, share this live out. Share it live out. And in the comment section, if you want to leave a comment, leave what you want me this topic be tomorrow night and Tuesday night. Love and peace. We out of here. Check out Armando Black TV channel. Go check out Red Rock TV channel. Go check out Cali with Love channel. And step up to them.